Hey, what's up, everybody? It is the 4th of December, 2019. Sorry if the lighting's a little weird in here. I'm in Peru, if you've been following my stories or following me. And this is still trading, man. I can't not trade, especially when we've been waiting for so long for the markets to move. And they're finally moving. So, it's not like there's really no breaks when you start to follow the markets really intensively, and especially, and I really hope you can do this, or you get to a place where you do really start to fall in love with the process of trading. So this particular video is brought to you by Inca Cola. It's kind of weird. It's like a mixture. If you're in the United States, if you remember bubble gum, or wait, I think it was like it was a bubblegum tasting cola and Mountain Dew. It's like a blend of that. I'm gonna try to think. I'm actually gonna pause this video. Okay, I just went down the wormhole of going on Amazon and looking for. I think it was made by, if you're from the South, RC Cola, and I'm going on a rant here, and it was like Bubble Up or something like that. It tastes like bubble gum. It was pink. If you know the name of that, I will give you free access to Signals for a month. But it tastes like a blend of that and Mountain Dew. So, anyways, that being said, markets are back. S&P just kind of consolidated a little bit, but the big mover today was oil for sure, and correlated pairs, and also the pound. The pound looks super strong going into this upcoming election. So let's go over it. Let's check it out. I also like Nzdusd. So that being said, thanks for watching. If you're new to me and my group and my program and my videos, dude, I do a bunch now. I mean, it's on Instagram, tons of videos on YouTube. I don't know when my YouTube channel will start taking off, but like and subscribe to this video because there's tons of free content. And if you're ready to step up your game, I have a subscription service and a training academy where I teach people people that want to learn my methods of trading. So that being said, I appreciate you watching. Let's get into the good stuff. And let me share my screen with y'all. And so here's oil, right? So one big thing I like to do is really zone off my trades. And so you can see we're in a nice look at this zone right here. And we had this huge rejection. This was on Friday, and here we are today. So I'm actually selling right here. And if we go to the 1 hour, I was just looking at the daily chart. So this does look like a breakout on the 1 hour, and you can see this. Look at this candle, right? So sellers, it was not happening there either. But let's take a look at the 4 hour. And here we are. So this is where it gets a little delicate with the fractal work. So we're really just at a make or break point right here. And you can see where this is our original triangle formation, right? That's what those lines are coming from. Then you can see this clearly break out. We're hugging the bottom of this trend line here, and strength is kind of waning right here. I think we have OPEC going on tomorrow and Friday too, so that's going to be a big mover in oil. I have a stop loss at 59.2, I think, right now, or 59 might even be a safer play. And target is the bottom of this trend line at 56. So right now, risk to reward is good to the downside. I think oil could be a great play. Be careful if you're out there trading oil, just because the commodities, it's not like trading Euro USD and it takes more margin. I don't know about that. I don't know. It takes more margin, and so you want to use some extra special risk management. But if we're talking about oil now, we got to look at CAD pairs, and this is how I roll. I'm a big technical analysis, what we're doing now, but fundamentals are so huge, and then combining that with correlations. And I think I found a really good recipe for myself with that. And so, God, what a rejection here. Shout out to Alejandro from the group. He he made a great play here. A great move on CAD, which CAD is one of the biggest exporters of oil. I believe they're the third biggest. So the strength of the Canadian dollar is strongly correlated to the price for oil. So in other words, we saw the price spike up here, which means higher demand for oil, prices go higher, and the demand is up, prices go higher. That's just going to strengthen Canadian dollar. So I think we had in my VIP group also we had a short on Audcad, which this looks like potentially could be a good setup to go get long here. Actually, man, look at that inverted head and shoulders. Nice retest here. So I am definitely going to send a signal out to the group right now on this. I like this setup a lot. So Audcad to the long side, I think looks like a great play right now. All right, so I'm back. Thanks for the pause. And so this is just a great example of just inverted head and shoulder. God, look at that. It's perfect. Price breaking out, hugging, and then we got a move higher and now a dip back down to retest this fractal line, this diagonal support. So technically, I think this is a good setup. Let's see. Aussie's been weak. It has been struggling, but I think the risk to reward here is pretty solid. And this is what my levels are. So we're targeting this high here for 100 pip, but really I would just like to kind of get into this zone and kind of scalp along the bottom. So that's my game plan for Aussie CAD. And so NZDUSD, I think this is a great setup. This is one of my favorite setups actually. As far as is counter trend for sure, but look, we have inverted head and shoulder here. You can see on the daily RSI, and I just started adding momentum back to the indicator fold. I used to use momentum a lot, and I taught a section on it in the Ronin 1.0 Academy course. But I just started using it again, especially effective for situations like this, and I'll show you why. So you can see this red line's the RSI. I have multiple levels here, 50 on the RSI, 30 and 20. When you hit 30, you're oversold. When you hit 20, it's extremely oversold. 70 is overbought. 80 is extremely overbought. And then this is 100 line on momentum. And so being above that means the momentum is to the upside. But you can see momentum's waning here. RSI is starting to wane here. So that's kind of like a double confirmation. We have a little divergence on the momentum. Then here we are on the 4 hour. So this is what I really like about this. So we have our divergence here, and man, this is looking good. This is one of my favorite setups. Momentum, RSI, classic divergence. We have this is actually a 3 push through a 3 drive, 1, 2, 3, and you can see it better in the 1 hour. But look at this nosedive the momentum's taken. So sure, we just started Asian session that has a little bit to do with it, but this is a good sign of at least a retracement to this this level down here. So let's just take it over to the 1 hour. Now we have a good example here of a great 3 drive. 1 push, 2 push, 3 push. But it's not confirming on the RSI here. We have our push here. We have a new low on the RSI, and then we have another low on the RSI, right? So price is moving up, but RSI is not confirming the move higher in price. You can see momentum's not either. And here we are on the 4 hour. So if you can confirm it along multiple time frames, especially with the momentum dropping, here we are on 30-minute if you really wanted to go this far, but you can see, oh, you can see it pretty well. One push, two push. You got to move higher and then a move lower. So this is our setup on Nzdusd. If you can really master this 3-drive setup, it can be super effective. And sometimes you just get a small dip, but sometimes you can catch a big turnaround. Like, I don't really expect a big turnaround here, but do expect a dip. And potential dollar strength coming in tomorrow, I think is a possibility, to be honest. You know, we hit 111 today on Euro USD. You can see these big dojis here. So we'll see which way these wicks get filled. So Euro USD starting to wane, which, you know, we hit this 111 resistance. Boy, that would have been a great place for a sell limit. But that opportunity was missed. Here on the dollar index, still pushing higher, but we're at this support here. So we could get a little bit of a bounce tomorrow. We will see. You can see this big doji here, which is kind of cause for concern about us moving lower on the dollar index. But, you know, we got tons of news. Trump, I don't know if NATO's still going on or what's up with that, but, you know, so there's a lot that could happen that would push the dollar lower. Oh, and NFP Friday. So Thursday could be a kind of quiet before the storm, which more than likely it will be before NFP. So this NFP this week's going to be a big one. I can feel it already. So last but not least, let's take a look at our sweetheart gold. We've been trading it just hardcore lately, and we're at this nice level. So I showed this rejection level in a video I did yesterday. And as predicted, we got a nice rejection here. But we have this cross level of resistance that or support that I'd found. See how this plays out. And it seems to be pretty accurate. So we have this fractal, these fractals, which were resistance. Now you can see how well this is holding up, right? So we bounced off this line. So 1472, 1473 is a major level of support here. So I think we might wait out and see what happens on NFP, but NFP could be the firepower if the numbers are super weak, super disappointing. That could be the catalyst to really break us out into 1500. And boy, I hope that happens. I hope that happens this week. And, you know, then we start to build up momentum to retest 1550. So that being said, thanks for the support. I hope you found it helpful. Audcad, Nzdusd, oil. I think this is a good one. So, and I think also yen pairs. I'm just kind of waiting. Here's Nzdusd. This looks like has some potential to the short side as well. Oh yeah. I'm going to put a trade in here. And I'm also going to be selling a little bit of NZD-JPY as well. And, you know, look, divergence, momentum. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. You can see how we've really dropped off here in the momentum. So momentum indicator is very helpful. It's not an end-all, be-all for sure, because it's pretty it fluctuates greatly. Let me put it that way. But in conjunction with RSI, it can be a pretty powerful tool. So at my stop loss 71.30 and 70.40 area, take profit. So that being said, I hope you found this video helpful. I appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the chat room. And thanks so much for all the members of the group. Thanks for your support. You know, I'm on the road, exploring, hiking, but I'm still here with you guys for sure, pretty much all day, every day. So hope that you find that comforting, and you know, just to know that I'm still. It's not like that I go on vacation or travel and just be like, I can't put it away, man. I can't put it away. Once you're in it too deep, you're in it too deep. So one day it'll happen. So that being said, thanks for watching. See you on the next vid, and I'll see you in the chat room to all my subscribers. Peace.